Okay, so one of you guys asked me to know how I open a jar, something, so here, first I just put that jar under my arm because it's safe there, and get it out. Next, I just twist the jar open, and so, there it is. I can just open it and close, and then I can just close it again and just do that. Also, I hold plates in my arm also like this, so you guys can see since I have this part, my elbow, I use it, part under my elbow, I use it to hold it to my side, or I can just hold it with my hand. Or I can also do this where it's like supported, like if I have a big tree or something. So, if you guys want to see any more amputee videos like this, how I do stuff, like anything, just put in the comments and I'd be glad to. Like I said, sorry for it taking so long, but I've been busy, so I'll get to it as soon as I can. Right in the comments. Thank you. So one of you guys asked me how can I pick up 2 grocery bags with the one hand? Well, these are paper ones, but the thing is that first of all, with these, if you pick it up with if you have one hand and like me, if you pick it up one with whichever hand you have and put it on your arm itself, so I have it on my arm, you can keep it on, you can like transfer it and then just keep your arm up, and then you can hold the other grocery bag with the hand, so that way is easiest, and so that way it doesn't fall off with your arm when you have it. And so I hope that helps. Anything else you guys want to know, you guys can just comment in this video or previous videos. I'm hoping to make this a series if I get enough support from other people, so please like this and share this with your friends, and you guys all have a great day. One of you guys asked me how can I open a bag of chips with a hand. Well, this chip bag Doritos for ranch. I don't know how to preference, but just so I could do like one way I could do is pop it open, but that makes too much noise. I can usually open it by putting my arm here, so I turn the bag, and I just open it like this. So see, it's open now. Or I could also use my teeth and do the same thing with 2 fingers here and my teeth here, which also works, but not exactly most randomly. So yeah, and this is how I'd be holding my chips, and I just take them. I'm guessing. There's that. So if you guys have any more amputee stuff you want to just comment comment. One of you guys asked me how do I put on a mask on. Well, I'm going to show you in this video. First of all, I just want to thank everyone that's been liking and following me for all my videos, and thank you for the support. Although I have a new video that's I want you guys to vote about whether or not you guys actually want me to continue this. But back to this one. So how I put my mask on is first I have this. I use my hand to put on here while keeping it stuck with my arm, and then I put my other arm around here, and then it's on, and then to take it off I just take it like that, and it's pretty simple. And yeah, good question, and guys, keep on putting questions in the comment about how I do stuff. I will respond if I can. So thank you very much for all the support, and I wish you guys all happy Halloween or just a good day. So first of all, I want to apologize, I don't have any water bottles currently at home, but I do have a Gatorade bottle, which is pretty much the same thing except thicker. So first of all, I'd hold it in my arm, which I hold more stuff like it. It's like it's a handle. Think about it like a hook, just like that. And then I just twist the bottle off and put the bottle in my hand and drink, and then put it back in my arm and like that. So yeah, once again, sorry that I don't have any water bottles, but this, I hope I've shown you guys how to do it. And thank you for everyone that's been liking these videos. I really appreciate it, and I will keep on doing these if people keep on giving me good ideas for these kind of videos. Like, I need people, I don't care how many people, if someone always said something, just comment something you would want me to do that you're interested in. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day today, and wish you all the best. Well, see, this is my problem with this. True or false? It's important that gloves fit your hands properly. anyone have anything to say how I answer that? I don't even know what to say, because either way, do it. Where's the third option? Oh, sure. But please give me the third option. I'd very much appreciate it. Because see, I only have one hand, so yeah. Thank you very much for this wondrous deed by you guys, but yeah. I'm not gonna be able to answer that. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. I hope everyone has a great day, and I hope Osha sees this, maybe, and has a good laugh. By the way, that's just a joke, so you know. One of you guys asked me how would I play games on my phone. Unfortunately, I do not have another phone besides this one, but probably calculator would work just as well. So, mainly, for me, I usually just balance it on my arm, and then just like tap the screen or whatever I'd have to do. So just tap it with my thumb, and so it's balanced that way, and it works fine. So yeah, that's how I do that. So thanks for the question, and good question by the way. If anyone else wants to ask me anything how else I do something with one arm, I'd be glad to show you guys it. Yeah, just please put some ideas in the comments, and I'll get to you when I see them. So thank you, and thank you all the support I've been having for these videos. I wish everyone a wonderful day. I have some things to say about that comment. I get that a lot of you people might be like, he has one arm, so I should feel bad for him. The thing is that for amputees, don't feel bad for us. We have learned so much stuff that how you people with two arms do it. Just we have our different ways to do it, and like I just think that so many people think that because you don't have a limb or multiple limbs, you can't do something. That's not true. I know a guy that I went to an amputee camp one year that had no arms, and he was super flexible and used his feet to brush his teeth. He would pick up a pencil, he'd hop around and on foot. It's amazing. We learn how to do this stuff because we need to learn to do it. We don't have people helping us all the time, and I think that's something that very few people actually realize, that that's what happens. We don't just have people hovering over us, helping, oh, do you need help with something? We're independent. We are. So, some of you guys have been asking me how I did put on a belt with only one hand. Well, let me just show you. First, I put it on here. So just that part's easy. The next part's the hardest part, that I keep my arm open and put it on, and I'll show you how exactly I put it on. Then I just keep my shirt up, keep on going around, put my shirt up here, go around here, put my here, go around here, and then just keep my belt in place with my arm. And then, yeah, that's how I do that. I have a different kind of belt because my work belt, the old one, since I run a lot in what I do, I, broke the actual, like, part that keeps it together broke, so I use these that, like, zipper almost, and so, yeah. So I have finger on here, well, what would have been finger, and, that, shows you how, I just have some stuff I want to say. One of them is that you should never judge someone by their appearance. Like, look at me. I have one arm, yet I can do pretty much anything that I want to, and what I can't do, I'll find a way to modify it. And so, I can brush my teeth, I can put on a belt, put on a mask, I can get dressed by myself. I might have trouble with shoes. The thing is that there are shoes that I don't need to tie, and so I can do that by myself. I can fish by myself. That's just something that most people don't realize, that even when you have something different that you notice, even something like missing arm or more than just missing arm, you can still do a lot more than I think most people automatically think, and that's just something I think you want to think about before you assume or offer automatically say he needs help with this without asking if he needs help. That's just my message for right now. This person asked me, why do I only have one arm? And so I just wanted to say I was born like that. I've always been born with one arm, and so that's, for me, I've never had two arms, so learning how to do stuff hasn't been as difficult as if you are an amputee, like a person that gets an arm or foot or whatever cut off, which a lot of times that's harder, but, yeah, Also, I want to say, you said, if you feel too uncomfortable, you don't have to say it. First of all, most amputees won't mind you asking. Actually, it's more embarrassing when you try to cover up for not just people, but like even parents. When a kid asks me or someone, how did you do the parents try to shush them. That's just, let the kid ask. We're willing to answer the kid. Let them ask.
I guess we'll never know.
Would you rather be born with no arms or no legs? Now, before you answer that question...
Well, first of all, I only have one arm. And second of all, technically, honestly, if I had to choose, I'd choose being born with no legs, because you can get prosthetics, which for right now are way better than the arms, and you can do it way easier than the arms. Plus, arms themselves, like hands and stuff, they have way more mobility, and that's way more useful for stuff. Plus, you can feel stuff and have grip, and also the legs prosthetics, you just need to get some prosthetics, and they work pretty well. So I'd gotta choose no legs, even though plus I've had one arm, and I know what it feels like to have only one arm, and I would be quite difficult to have no arms. Though I could use my feet, but I'd rather not have to do a bunch of training to be flexible, honestly. But still, that's my opinion. Well, just shut up about that. Don't say anything about that. And second of all, if you want to just complain about slow typing, how about you try to type with only one hand? I'd just love to see how fast you could type. You'd be so much better. Also, considering that I don't go on the computer very much and start typing for the fun of it, and don't play video games and all that stuff, I am not the fastest typer. But how about you just shut up on your comments like that? I don't need any negativity about that. So goodbye and have a great day. I want to know what happened to my hand. Well, I was just born without that, so nothing too exciting, but yeah, I was born like that, so that's I've had a lot of comments like this about my slow typing. Well, let me just tell you something. You guys might be thankful that you guys have two hands, because I don't. And so, you guys complain about my slow typing. Maybe I should start complaining that I only have one hand, and oh, it's such a pain to only have one hand. I can only do it half as fast as you guys. Probably slow, because I haven't done the computer a lot in my life, and on the typing master with two hands, and all that. So, maybe I should start thinking before you guys complain. I've had so many comments, like, why is this guy so slow, and you're just so slow, and all that. And I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of you guys complaining about something that I can control. Do you think I wanted to only have one hand? No. Do you think I would have typed fast if I could? Yes. But guess what? I can't. And I've just had so many comments that I don't know. It's just, So can you hear that? Can you? I need to go to the nurse. Wait, no, not the nurse. I didn't trust the school nurse ever. I gotta go. Some things to say about disabilities and the like. I just want to say, first of all, everyone has disabilities. You might be like, wait, how can I don't have a disability? I'm completely normal. Let me just ask you something. So, are you bad at any subjects at school? Let's see. Have you even got one problem wrong in anything? Have you ever gone fishing and not good at that? Let's see. Have you ever missed a bullet or anything? Because anything that you've gone wrong is technically a disability. Anything you've made a mistake in was a disability, and you cannot be perfect. So everyone has disabilities, even if you don't want to admit it. That's the truth of life. I have a disability. I'm an amputee, so just showing you that. And so, hope that's an interesting thing. I don't think very many people think about that everyone has disabilities, not just people with amputees or genetics or something. Everyone has it. Okay, first of all, great question. So, how would I swim with one hand? Well, obviously, it's snowing here, so can't really do that, and with COVID stuff. But let me show you how I do it standing up. So first, for backstroke, I'd move my arm like this. Well, I put less force on this, more force on this, and keep it like going inwards instead of just pedaling it through. And so for a front stroke, I would do this, and I'd kind of mimic the way my arm moves, like here. So it goes here, same way here. So actually I did swimming team for a time in 8th grade. So yeah, I know how to swim, and so hope that helps. Please put any more ideas of how I do stuff. Comments, I love answering comments like these. And so, thank you for the comment. There's a lot of stuff that this person wants to know, and so I'm going to try to answer as much as I can in one part. So let's start with typing first. So I'm sure. So that's pretty much how I do. Unfortunately, that's my parents are busy downstairs, so I don't think I can do the other part. But tomorrow when I have chance, I will do it. So just keep updated. First of all, yes, I know that this isn't something to ask for, but he asked for how I'd open a can or something, piece of food. So first of all, I hold it the bottom part with my arm, and then I just do something like this usually, and if it was something else, I'd probably just like keep my underarm and just use the can opener to like twist the part well, and then it opens up because I have this part stable. So that's how to use it. So hope that helps. That's part 2 of this. Yeah. Well, I want to apologize of this taking so long. So this is my last part, and this will show I cut my fingernail. So for me, I usually just put my finger, use my arm, and put it to my chest like this, and then pull down with my arm, and that's how I cut my fingernails. So you guys can see that would be how I cut my fingernails. And thank you for your patience. Sorry it took me so long. Yeah, and if you guys want to have any more questions you guys have to ask about how I do something with one hand, just please put them in the comments. Thank you for watching. First of all, I want to say you're not at all being rude. It's a good question, and I just want to say, so for me, I have this made of carbon fiber, and so it's strong in this part. It's for weightlifting, so it's different, but there's other prosthetics, both for legs and fingers and stuff, and there's like hand prosthetics that are like electronic, so although probably not as strong as a regular hand, they are definitely useful and can be used pretty well. So yeah, there are all different kind of prosthetics that you can find, and so depends on what prosthetic you want, and so for that. And the problem is that a lot of them are quite expensive. That's a big problem, but we're getting better at them. And so thanks for the question. If you guys would like to know anything more, I can just put some questions in the comments. I'm glad to answer. Thank you. It's different for all other amputees. For me, it's tying stuff like shoes and stuff. Though I can do it, it's just pretty difficult, and like it's very messy usually. And so that'll be my only real difficulty. But other amputees, I know other people would have different stuff that they might have difficulty with, like swimming or something, though not always, probably not really that much. So yeah, for me, I can swim and I can wrestle and I can put on my clothes and stuff, and so do buttons and stuff, and yeah, it all depends on who you're asking and what they have difficulty with, and so yeah, if please, these are very good comments people are making, and I'm hoping you guys will put some more in the comments so I can make more videos. Thank you very much for these. This one is I just want to explain this one that though I couldn't obviously buy a completely new hand because I only have one hand, but I can buy things, for example, like this, which is pretty basic. That this one's for push-ups and stuff, and also there's prosthetics that are electronic, which can work better, though they're still not as good as hand, but they're definitely way more mobile and can be used as hand. And yeah, that though I can't get my actual hand ever back, though I never actually had it, but yeah, you can get a prosthetic which will work like hand, but those are usually very expensive, so I don't actually have one, so yeah. So I'm continuing my Amputee series. This time I'm showing how to put on a mask. So first of all, I first put my arm over it, and then I put my hand here, and then keep my hand over the mask until I put it over here, and to take it off, I just rip it off like this. So that's how to put on a mask and now to take it off. I hope that helps. If you guys don't have any other things I want to ask me, I'll do something with one arm. Please just put them in the comments. I'll try to respond to all of them that I can. And thank you. And I hope you guys have a great New Year. This is part 9 of my Amputee series, and I'm going to show you guys how to put on a glove with one hand. And so to show you, first of all, I'll use this part here and clamp it against my chest, and then just put my glove on, and so it's on. And to take it off, just use the fingers to take it off, which would be the easiest way. And I hope that helps showing you guys how to put a glove on with one hand. And please put some ideas in the comments so I can have a better understanding of what people want to know of how to do something with the one hand, and I'll try to get to all of you guys that I can. And thank you for watching, and hope you guys have a good day. To this day, of all 200 people that I've faced in rock, paper, scissors, I have not lost. You want to go? Okay, let's go. Rock, paper, scissors, who's watching? And that is why you never lose as an amateur like me. Rock, paper, scissors. So, thank you. I'm going to lose followers for this, but I want to say that I'm planning to change my account that I have now into more of an amputee style account, so I can show people how to do stuff with one hand, and also help educate people about like how you should treat an amputee in different situations. Like, a lot of people don't really realize that, and so yeah, so I'm probably going to lose a bunch of people, but thank you everyone who's supported me in my Amputee series and all my other stuff, and appreciate it, and I hope you guys all have a great time. So thank you, and that's all I want to say.
Ever since you've been alive, your left hand has never touched your left elbow.
I very much disagree. See, I have a ghost hand, so right now it's touching my left elbow, though you can't see it. So yeah, sorry about that, but it's not just facts, so thank you very much. Okay, so I want to say hello, and for the part, yes, does it hurt? For me, since I wasn't actually amputated, it doesn't hurt at all. It's usually amputees that actually get their limb chopped off that have phantom limb pain, which that pretty much is that you have imaginary pain in your limb because your nerves aren't exactly the same after the amputation. And so, like me, the only thing I might get some stuff, like sometimes my arm feels like really hot or something, like when it's cold out, but besides that, nothing too dangerous. And so if you guys have any other things you want to ask me as an amputee, just put them in the comments. And though this will probably be my last video for today because I'm like really tired. School's been stressing, but thank you, and please leave some ideas in the comments so I can get to them when I'm back.
Law of scarcity. The less of something there is, the more people tend to want it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will give you the most generous offer ever. Having one hand, a sum of only $500.
Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. My music.
Some of you guys have been wondering how would I play something like the Xbox or something controller, so let me just show you. So for me, I'd use this hand to like hold it, and so use the buttons here, and then use my arm to click the buttons here and here, and like scroll here, so each half would get half of it. So that would be how I'd use an Xbox controller. And so yeah, maybe not the most efficient, but definitely more efficient than a lot of ways. So yeah, that helps. Please leave any other questions or want how I do something with one hand in the comments. I'm always glad to answer people's questions on MPs and stuff. So yeah, thank you.